The Courage to Be Yourself LGBT Series Part 3. How people come to terms with and share their identity with the world, a deeply emotional and empowering process. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you're here. And if you've been following along with our journey through understanding the LGBT community, then welcome back to this safe, open space. Today, we're diving into one of the most personal, emotional, and powerful parts of being LGBTQ+, and that is the journey of coming to terms with your identity and finding the courage to share it with the world. This is not just a topic, it's a life-changing process for many. And whether you've lived it, are still going through it, or are simply here to learn, I invite you to listen with your heart today. The inner journey, who am I? Before anyone comes out to the world, there's an even more intimate step that happens first, coming out to yourself. For many LGBTQ+ individuals, the earliest part of this journey is filled with confusion, silence, and deep inner questions. Why do I feel different? Is this just a phase? What if I don't fit what the world expects of me? You see, the world doesn't always leave room for diversity in identity. From a young age, many of us are told what's normal: boys like girls, girls wear pink, and families look a certain way. So when someone starts to feel that their heart, body, or spirit doesn't align with those rules, they may begin to feel isolated, even from themselves. There's often fear, shame, denial. Sometimes years go by before someone even whispers the truth to themselves in the dark. And yet, slowly, courage begins to grow. A whisper becomes a voice. A fear becomes a truth. And that truth is powerful. Realization doesn't happen all at once. Coming to terms with your identity is rarely a sudden moment. It's more like 1,000 quiet moments over time. It might be the first time a boy feels butterflies around another boy. Or when a girl feels more at home being called he. It might be when you look in the mirror and realize you've been performing someone else's life. Sometimes, people push these feelings away for years, because they're scared of losing family, love, acceptance. Others embrace them early and openly, and still face judgment from the world. But regardless of how fast or slow that process is, it's always valid. Every identity is real. Every timeline is real. And there is no right way or right time to figure out who you are. The emotional weight of hiding. Imagine carrying a secret so big it touches every part of your life. Your friendships. Your family dinners. Your work, school, and prayers. That's what many LGBTQ+ people live with before coming out. They laugh at jokes that hurt. They nod along with conversations that erase them. They edit themselves in every interaction, afraid of what would happen if the truth spilled out. This kind of emotional labor is exhausting. It leads to anxiety, depression, loneliness. And that's why the moment someone says, "This is who I really am," it is not just brave. It is revolutionary. Because in that moment, they are choosing honesty over fear. They are choosing freedom over comfort. And they are claiming the right to exist, fully and unapologetically. The moment of coming out, speaking the truth. Coming out is more than a sentence. It's a lifelong declaration of truth, made in stages, in different spaces, and to different people. Some people come out by saying the words, "I'm gay. I'm transgender. I'm non-binary. I'm bi. I'm me." Others don't use labels at all. They simply begin living in a way that feels real. For some, the first person they tell is a friend. Others write a letter, post online, or simply start changing how they dress, speak, or introduce themselves. But one thing is always true. Coming out is an act of radical honesty, not for the world, but for the self. Even when it's terrifying. Even when there's risk. Even when the response is uncertain. It's one of the most powerful things a human being can do. The reactions, the good, the bad, the painful. Let's be honest. Not all coming out stories are joyful. Some people are embraced with open arms and told, "I love you no matter what." Others are met with silence, rejection, or even cruelty. And for many, the fear of losing home, safety, or connection keeps them from coming out at all. This is where allyship becomes life-saving. This is where listening, supporting, and believing someone can make all the difference. If someone comes out to you, remember. That moment is sacred. It's not about how you feel, it's about their trust. Hold it gently. Respond with love. And ask how you can support them. Your words might echo in their heart for the rest of their life. The empowerment that follows. Despite the fear. Despite the risk. Despite the losses. So many people say that coming out changed everything, not because it made life easier, but because it made life real. Living openly allows people to find their voice, their joy, their strength. It opens doors to chosen family, queer communities, art, advocacy, and healing. When someone says, "This is me," they give others permission to do the same. It's like breathing fresh air for the first time. It's like standing in your skin without apology. It's the first day of a more honest life. A message to those still in the closet. If you are watching this and you haven't come out yet. If you are questioning, hiding, or afraid. Please know, you are not alone. You are valid even if no one knows yet. You are whole even if you haven't said the words out loud. You are worthy of love, always. Take your time. There is no deadline. You don't owe anyone your story until you are ready to tell it. And until then, know this, there are millions of people who've walked this path, and we're walking it with you now. A message to the world. To everyone watching, whether you're LGBTQ+ or not. Let's make this world a place where people don't have to be afraid to be themselves. Let's raise children who know that love has many shapes. Let's build workplaces, schools, families, and faith communities where everyone belongs. Let's replace judgment with curiosity. Assumptions with understanding. Fear with compassion. Because the world is not worse when people come out. It becomes more authentic, vibrant, and human. Coming to terms with who you are, and sharing it with the world, is never just a one-time thing. It's a journey, a beautiful, messy, emotional, brave journey. And it deserves to be honored, protected, and celebrated. So, wherever you are on your path, I see you. I honor your truth. And I'm so glad you're here. If this video resonated with you, or if you think it might help someone else, please consider sharing it. Like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, start conversations that matter. This is more than content. This is connection. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, and never be afraid to live your truth.